Electric lights blow my mind, but I feel alright. I never stop, it's how we ride, coming up until we die. You catch my eye. If you wanna fly.
Howdy chick, are you going with us to the bird paradise?
Sure. See you.
Electric lights blow my mind, but I feel alright. I never stop, it's how we ride, coming up until we die. You catch my eye. If you wanna fly, I'm so alive. Never stop, it's how we ride, coming up until we die.
We're on the spot! So, where is the stop? Hello baby, put this one.
Alder Forest. It runs along our road, a border of the reserve. The stand is dominated by alder, which is sometimes accompanied by birch, alder, buckthorn. There is rich undergrowth with species characteristic for alder forests: marsh fern, gypsywort, bittersweet. This is an unusual alder forest because it doesn't have a cluster, veiled structure, what was caused by human-trained activity. In winter, on other trees can be seen flocks of siskins, sparrow-sized birds for which seeds of these trees are the main source of food.
Reed rushes. In the reserve, reeds cover the largest area. This community consists of small number of species. The most popular is common reed, which is highly compact and has a 1.5 to 3 meters in height. Other plant species that generally present in small number, for example the sages.
Karaś Lake. We are on the shore of disappearing very eutrophic lake that owes its name to one of the fish species occurring here. Surface of the Karaś Lake comes alive mostly during the spring and autumn during bird migration, that we can observe flocks of ducks. During the summer stay here also mallard good teal.
Scots pine. The first observed by us is Scots pine forest, a stand aged for 20 to 40 years, strongly growing on thickness. It fringes the northern shore of Karaś Lake and at the northeastern end of Bird Paradise Lake. Planting pine trees were planted here over 25 years ago. The undergrowth of this stand is very poor due to large density of trees. It consists of wavy hairgrass, sunset, grey hairgrass. Pine seeds are an important component of food for squirrels and woodpeckers. Sometimes in grown stands we can find stacks of pecked cones lying under a tree, confirming the existence of fort, what means cracks in the bark of tree in which the woodpecker pushes cone and then pecks the seeds and throws the eaten pecked cone up to the ground. Beating farther road, we can see traces of wild boars ramping, what is evidenced by affected forest litter. Other mammals that we consider are roe deer, fox, raccoon duck, and a hare.
Bird Paradise Lake. It is a coastal shallow lake with an average depth of 1.2 meters and area of 61 hectares. The name of the Karaś Lake was adopted from the number of birds that stop here during their migration. From the tower, depending on the time of year, we will be able to observe different species of water birds: crossword pigeon, tufted duck, golden-eye coot, great-crested grape, heron, cormorant, mute swan, and eagle.
The mixed forest. In the more dry places, we can find such species of trees like pine, spruce, birch. In the grassy undergrowth, among the tufted hairgrass and softgrass, we can see different species of mushrooms, mainly in autumn season. These mushrooms are not only decorative undergrowth element, but they are also an important nutrient for many species of insects as well as the trees themselves, with whom they live in symbiosis.
Bats. We are fencing unusual, a little flat box hanging on the black alder. These tips of boughs are designed for bats. They replace the natural hollows because there aren't many of them due the small number of old trees. The most numerous of the 21 native species of bats in this area are soprano pippershell and mouse eared bats.
Dunes. Dunes ahead of us emerges a double pass of dunes with a height of 2-3 meters built from Orealian sands, what means exploited by the wind. Only a few plants can tolerate this difficult living condition. These include sand lemons, ordinary sand, sea holly.
Beach. The beach path running along the Gulf of Gdańsk is sandy. The beach also abounds in the shoals of mussels, cockles, clams, blue mussels. At the border we can see sandhopper and freshwater shrimp, little brown-colored crustaceans. Beach and adjacent shallow water zone was still in the 80s nesting and foraging place for rare species of wolders, like plovers, little tern. Today, as a result of increased penetration of land, these birds are even more rarity. In contrast, seagulls are living on a beach in large numbers. Birds of this group very quickly adapt to changes in the environment. They can be found in mixed flocks in ports, fishing shelters. The most common are herring gull, common gull.